Good morning, everybody. Hopefully this one is working. Um, Sorry about Friday. I don't know what was wrong with this copy paste. I tried to copy paste from YouTube to Note on my computer, and then I copy it from the iPhone to the um, Tesla is falling. Copy it to let me change this one. I copy it to the Twitter and it was old link. So anyway, I'm sorry about the link on Friday. So let's see what's going on. Tesla is falling hard right now. Let's go to Tesla fast. Oh my God, Tesla is going down fast. Is the number out? Yes, 3Q delivery 435,000. Yep, it's falling big. So anyhow, let's go to futures. So market jumped up on the market last night jumped. Sunday jumped because of the government shutdown, but right now it's going down and seems like government shutdown is not a big problem. Market cares about other things, and right now because daily weekly is downward and we need a huge catalyst to turn this into the bullish. But 4 hour today, if you pay attention to it, if today or tomorrow, anytime you see 4 hour dead crosses, we can go lower. We have Powell this morning. I saw somebody says 10 a.m., somebody says 11 a.m. So I'm not sure which time exactly Powell is going to talk. And we have a job report end of this week. The thing that a little bit is scary that happens on Friday was the collar play that JP Morgan did. And they bought 3800 or 3900 P, and then they sold the call on 4500, which is a bad sign. It means that they don't expect market to hit all-time high or goes above 4500 by December, and that's a very very negative sign to watch, because if it goes to all-time high, let's say it's 4800, that's going to be $300 and they're going to lose a lot of money there. And I calculated it's like they're going to lose $1 billion. So yeah, seems like big boys, they're bearish into the end of the year. But anyhow, pre-market, let's see what's going on. Everything is downward right now. We jumped up and then we went down. Right now it's still 15:30. 1 hour is downward. 4 hour, if dead cross on any name, because daily and weekly on most of the name is downward. If you see 4 hour dead cross, it's a signal that we're gonna go down lower. 4308 is a key level on the ES. If it does break, we're gonna be in a bigger trouble. NQ, same thing, downward. 5 is just golden cross, dead cross. We have to see. I'll show you the levels that to watch. 15:30, everything is downward. Again, 4 hour is a key level to watch. We were yellow lines on TTM squeeze on Friday and on many names, but right now there a lot of them are turning red. And again, 4 hour dead cross, pay attention to that one. If that dead crosses, lower down we go. Dow Jones, 4 hour is already dead cross, so that's a very very bad sign. So pay attention to the component of Dow, Caterpillar, the DE, CRM, and all these names. RUT, 4 hours dead cross, not good there either. TNX, that's the biggest one that's causing trouble this morning. Apple, Tesla keeps going lower, so 240 mental level to watch there. TNX, it's opening very green and 1.5 higher. If it passes 46.88, the high of last week, then we are looking at 49.03, 51, 54. It can go all the way there. 4 hour, if golden cross confirms, it can be a big trouble. This one looks very very bullish. If you see 15:30 MACD dead crosses, then yes, market can go higher. But for now, direction on TNX is up, and if TNX is going up, for sure November we're gonna have a bigger rate increase. DXY 106,614 is just flirting with it. Every time it goes to it, it pulls back, goes up, pulls back. So there is a possibility of pullback again today. Pay attention to the 15 and 30. 4 hour, unfortunately, is golden crossing, so maybe this time breaks it strong. So 106,839, that's a high of last week. If it does break that one, we can run up to the next level, which is 109. I will get you the other levels in between. Yeah, DXY flies up, can push ticks lower. Wix 5% higher and actually 6%. So Yeah, 1812 is past. So 1865 is a key level to watch this morning at the open between 1812 and 1865. These two key level to watch. If it does break 1865, then it can run up to 1951, 2037. 4 hour is curved up. We got yellow bar. If it does confirm 4 hour golden cross, target is 2037. Below 1812, market can recover and go up. We need to have a 15 and 30 MACD dead cross in order for market to run up higher and retest, probably very low chance, the high of last night on the futures. Um, One thing to note is that 39.55 and SPX was a super key level in the past. If you go back, look at 2021, 2022, 39.55 was a very super key level. A lot of time came back to it. A lot of time it went down, it came back to it. It went up, it came back to it. So in case I mean, this government shutdown is supposed to make market rip up. But if you notice, last night futures was open when it opened green, but it was showing weaknesses. It wasn't going up. It was resisting to go higher, and then this morning at night, at 3 a.m. it start falling down, and these are bad signs. So if we do break the lows of last week, at 4200 on SPX, we are looking to go down all the way to 4000 and 39.55. I'm not saying this month, next month. I'm not sure when exactly it's gonna come. Maybe we have a earning run up. Maybe earnings fail. Maybe something happens. But it seems like before end of the year we will retest 4000. So be cautious playing longs. DXY, I went over it. Did I? Yes. So let's go to individual names. Apple made a very big candle on last week on 167 and bounced hard off of it, and right now it's just hovering about around 170 up and down. So 4 hour is bullish. We got TTM squeeze. We got the first blue bar. Daily we got the first yellow bar. So there's good sign there, but it's resisting to go higher. So I mean it's trying. It even opened at 4 a.m. higher at 172.75, but then because market weakness is pulling back. So 169.85 is a big support to watch. Between 171.47 for now is probably yo-yo, and if it does break 171.47, it does have chance to go run higher. In order to run up crazy higher and does a pre-earning run up or something, we need 173.54 to pass. Past that one, it can run up to 175.82. But for now, direction is down on Apple. It's possible to touch down 169.85. It needs to break 167 to run to the lower level. Amazon is still weakness there. We got still bullish on the 4 hour. Daily, weekly is still downward. Until you don't have a yellow bar, don't get bullish too much on this one. It still is downward. So direction pre-market 5:30 1 hour is downward. 126.41 is a key level to watch. If it passes that one, we can go retest 125, 124.09, 124.09. And if you see 1530 MACD golden cross, maybe recovers to 128.72 or higher level. Nvidia at the other side is in the category of strong names. It went to 441, and after that it pulling back right now, but the problem is it's still opening up. So pre-market 1530 is upward. 441 was a key super level in the past. 441, it was so difficult for it to pass. And if you note, before FOMC, few times tried to break 441, it couldn't. And this time on Friday it went to 441, and this morning again went a little bit above it, 441.76, but then it pulls back. But it was above 436.5. So two key levels to watch today is 436.5, 441.76. If it breaks either one, it can make bigger move. 436, if it can hold it, we're looking at 432 and lower level. If it breaks pre-market high 442, next level is 447 and higher. 4 hour on TTM squeeze, we got dark blue bar, so there is weakness there. This one is in the category of strong name, so if market bounces up, this one is one of the first that can go up. Baba, nothing exciting there. Again pulling back. Baba daily MACD is upward, so if we do get a golden cross, keep an eye on this one. It can go for a run up to 90, close to 90. Need to pass 87.59 to go to 90. It was strong on Friday, but didn't close strong. So, and also keep in mind, one thing interesting is about Baba and Bidu, on other names like Apple, Tesla, or Meta, or these kind of names, when it runs during the day, the next day usually continues, does another continuation. But what I noticed in Chinese name is, when they go up, the next day they fail, and then they go up the next day. So maybe we'll see what happens tomorrow. Bidu, same thing right now, is a little bit pullback, not too much. Need to pass 135.15 to run up to 137 and higher level. Netflix, pre-market right now looking bearish on 5 to 1 hour. 4 hours still bullish. Daily daily TTM is squeezed. We got small bars are the different sitting bars are getting smaller. It was opening up, but at the same time is holding up stronger compared to other names for now, like Nvidia. So once 375, if it can hold it, it can go retest lower level, 373, 369, 367. But at the same time, last few last 10, like 5 days, last week, every time had a jump up at open and it fades. So we'll see what happens today. It's possible maybe a jump up at open, but we'll see if it fades or not. Meta had a nice run up last week, 2 days, but again at 310 fails and went lower, and again back to 300.8. This 300.8 is just a magnet level. Every time it goes above it or below it, come back to it. Pre-market right now 515 is downward. If 30 MACD dead cross 299.25, that's a key level to watch. Passes that one, it can go retest to 95 to 92. Pre-market 4 hour is dead cross, so it does have the chance to go and retest lower level. Tesla numbers came out, market didn't like it, and it's very very bearish downward. Just look at this. MACDs are completely downward. So 4 hour, daily, weekly is still downward. Weekly tried to come up, but last week, but it's still downward. Daily, it's gonna it's gonna, when it's open, it's gonna be even horrible. So it's all about 4 hour. If the 4 hour dead cross before close and confirms before close, so for sure it's gonna be a gap down tomorrow. But we need a week close. So 237.9, that's a major level to watch. If it does break that one, let me fix that one. If it does break 237.9, we're looking at the retest 232.15 and lower level. Last week low was 234, 234, yeah, 235 almost. So there is a possibility to retest last week low 235, 233.51, 235.7 and 233.51. If it does break those and past 232 is very strong, then we are going lower much bigger. 226, 219 and 207.75 is a super major level. In order to reverse back up, first we need a 5 minutes MACD golden cross followed by 15 and 30, then it can go for full recovery. But until then, direction is downward on Tesla. Microsoft, to do direction on 15:31 hours downward. 4 hour we got dark blue bar, so it's all about 314.47. If you can hold it, we can go to 310, 306, 304. If you see 5 minutes MACD golden cross does a jump at open, and 15 and 30 shows some yellow bar on the TTM squeeze, 316 is the key to watch. 316 pass, it can recover to 318. Doubt it goes to 320, but that's a key level to watch for fly up. Google still holding up stronger. 130 again, a key level. 4 hours already dead cross. So if it passes 130.04, we're looking at 128, 127, 16 to come. Need to get above 130, 182 to get interesting. 1 hour we got yellow bars, so we need to pass 130.82, 131.82 to have a chance for run up. AMD was a very strong runner last week, so 101.66, 103.2, those are the two key levels to watch. Daily MACD is already golden cross, but 4 hour we got dark blue bar. So in this situation, you don't want to go bearish on this name because daily MACD is golden cross. You want to 4 hour most likely will dead cross. You want to today or tomorrow post most likely. Market is so weak, but once you see a 1 hour golden cross, wait for the 4 hour 4 hour turns bullish. MACD turns up or shows a blue bar, or if it dead cross, wait for the golden cross, then it can run up higher. 101.66, 103.2, those are the two key level to watch. Passes either one, it can make a bigger move. Below 101, 100, 98, 97. Above 103 can run up to 105 and 108. Boeing, it's just dead name. This is just not moving at all. Weekly we got we got red bar. TTM squeeze on the weekly was golden cross last week, but it just doesn't have power. Volume is on the rise on the daily charts. People are probably maybe loading up or getting out, so we'll see. And there is always both sides on every transaction. So 190.7, that's a key level to watch. That's a major level. And low of last week was 190.03. If it can't hold it, we're looking at retest lower level 187, 194, 193. Need to get above 192 and 1530 MACD golden cross to run up to the higher level. SPY opening 1 point lower, but right now 1 hour 1 minute MACD is already golden cross 5 same, so maybe there's some recovery before market opens. So 15 TTM we already got yellow bar, so that's interesting. Need to get above 426.77 and the 15 MACD golden cross. If that happens, then market can go ahead for recovery and retest the high of the futures of last night, 126.77. If we pass, we're looking at 427, 488, 428.62. If it does go below 420, 491, then 423.77 for sure is gonna come. And below that, for this week, we're looking at 420, 417, 415.93. 4 hour MACD is key. If it dead cross confirms and if Powell comes very bad, we can go to 420 very easily. QQQ. If there is any symbol you're interested, let me know in the comment. So QQ 358, that's a key level to watch. If it passes that one, we can run up to 359.97. Last week it tried to break out, but 362.86 was a big resistance level. It couldn't pass. If it could pass anytime this week, we're looking at 365, 367.54 next. But for now, it's up and down between 355.3 and 359.97, two major levels. Breaks either one, bigger move comes. What else you got here? SMCI was very up last night. It went to 281 and then pulled back. So maybe it's possible this one is still very bullish on weekly and daily. And as already MACD golden cross, it was one of the very strongest names the last 10 days running up. So if you see this name slows down, if you see semis slow down, that's a huge sign for market, getting weaker and going retest the lows of last week. So pay attention to the semis, especially SMCI is a good sign. So if it jumps at open, if it opens and jumps, we're looking at 277, 281, 756. Above that, it can get close to 300. But for now, market is weak. We'll see. TLT keeps going lower. Target level 86.03. Most maybe is possible to come this week. What else we got? Banks is another thing to keep an eye on it. They've been very very weak last week and today right now they are some of them are gapping down. So and these are the names that they can have earnings coming up in 2-3 weeks. So if they run up, then market can run up, but until they are so weak and 4 hours downward, daily MACD is again dead crossing. So if until they're weak, don't expect a powerful run up. Same thing on GS and MS. What else you got here? That's pretty much it on the major names. Walmart was falling very big on Friday, so 159.04. Keep an eye on that one. If it can hold it, it can go retest one. It can go lower to 157, 156, 154.68 is the next major level. What else we got here? Oh, SPHR was got a lot of PR over the weekend. It jumped to 41. So this one, keep an eye on it today. Maybe if you see 1530 run up, it can go retest high up the pre-market, even go higher. That was very nice shows they have. MSTR, Bitcoin, actually I forgot to go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin is crazy actually, went crazy last night, and right now we got first yellow bar on weekly, so that's a very very good sign. 29k, that's a mental level. Passes 30k can come. It's super strong. MSTR right now 343, so 346.13. If it passes that one, we look at 350.31, easy to come. Above that, next major level is 361.23. Coin needs is already above 78, so needs to pass 80 major level. Passes that one, we're looking at 81.13, 85.37 on higher level. Riot, let me see that one. Riot 11.79 if it runs up. And Mara is a very risky name. When they move crazy. It's already above 9, so 10.26 is the next target there. B2 B2 1455 major is reached, so above that we're looking at 1488, 15.4, and 1593. If it goes to 30k, BTC 1593 can come. That's pretty much it. Let me see if there's any symbol. Okay. Best of luck today. Be cautious. If you see 1530 MACD golden cross, there is a chance market reverse and go up and retest the highs of future of last night. If the 4-hour MACD did cross today, then it's a sign that possibly tomorrow gap down and we go lower. And Powell is speaking, so that's a key thing that to watch. And also Tesla is gonna be wild moves today. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you want levelchartwiser.com or if you can join Sale Option Service. And thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.